guys, welcome to week 4. I apologize for this video being late. Yesterday was an interesting day. So I woke up late, later than I usually do, which is already pretty bad enough. Woke up late, had very weird dreams where I woke up, went back into my dream, was completely aware of the fact that I was dreaming, was talking to Jan in my dream, to Dream Jan, about the fact that I knew that I needed to wake up and that I shouldn't be sleeping, but instead chose to sleep and go back into the dream, and was explaining this to his dream self. So that was very odd. So then I did finally wake up, and I was completely out of sorts. I didn't know where I was or what I was doing. Do you ever have that happen to you, where you wake up and it just throws off your entire sense of being and you're like not grounded to reality at all anymore? Because that's what happened to me. I woke up, checked on the status of some packages that I needed coming in for different commissions that I'm working on, found out that stuff is all crazy wacky because the East Coast had a ton of snow dropped on us. If you're unaware of that, which I doubt that you would be unaware of that because it was sort of a big deal. We got, I don't know, I think New York had the second largest single day snowfall on record, which no one was expecting because it's always the boy who cried wolf when it comes to snow in New York in the past couple years. It's always like, we're gonna get a crazy snowstorm, and then it's like rain, or like we'll get snow but it won't stick, it'll just evaporate onto the sidewalk immediately. So no one really thought this was actually gonna happen, and then it did. I was fine, but a bunch of packages that I needed to come in got all thrown off. So I had to go pick one up. I had to go check on something else while I was out. I stopped by the ATM on my way to pick up this package, which, by the way, I only had to pick up because UPS rang the wrong doorbell. They were here Friday, and they rang the wrong doorbell, and then left a slip for me, and I was like, cool story, bro. Had to go pick up this package, stop by the ATM on my way there. I was so out of it, I tried to use my credit card in the ATM machine, and was wondering why it wasn't giving me an option to withdraw money. I'm so confused. I tried both ATMs that are at that branch. I go onto the line for a teller to have them pull out money for me because I thought the ATMs just weren't working. When I go up to the teller, after waiting like 5 minutes on the line too, you know, it's still not occurring to me that I just tried to pull out my credit card. I go online, I go to the teller, I give her my card as well, like I'm swiping my card, and she's like, do you have a debit card? And I looked at my card, I was like, oh, this isn't my debit card. Still am not aware of the fact that I tried to use my credit card at the ATM machine. Swipe my card, give her the card, she's filling out the slip for me, and that's when I realized, like 10-15 seconds later, oh, I didn't use my debit card at the ATM, that's why I couldn't pull out money. And apologized to her profusely because I felt like a moron and I felt like I was wasting her time. I get my money, go pick up my package. Guy almost doesn't give me my package because he misreads the date and thought that UPS tried to deliver it that day, and I was like, no, they tried to deliver it on Friday, can I please have my package, please? I came all the way out here, please just give me my package. Get my package, go across the street to get some food, because one of my favorite Jewish jellies was across the street. Order my food, order the wrong thing for Jan because of just, like, you know, he's at work and he can't be at his phone all the time to answer my questions, so I, like, got him it prepared one way instead of the other, get my food, go home, and I ordered matzo ball soup, and they didn't put a matzo ball in my matzo ball soup. I think they do when it's the bigger, I got a smaller thing, so that might have been why, but I really wanted the actual matzo ball. So at this point, I'm just sitting at home, so thrown off by the whole series of events that have occurred in the past 2 hours, and I'm just like, what world line am I on right now? Where am I currently? I feel like I'm in another plane of existence. And that's what happens when you work from home, because you live on a completely different timeline than other people do, and it's very weird. It's very weird. It's tough too because of the winter time. All my body wants to do is hibernate right now instead of get up and work, which is something I absolutely need to be doing. I was so much better in the fall and in the summer when I first switched over to freelancing from home. I was like up by 10, I was working by like 11, 11:30, 12 the latest, getting like my whole day's worth out of stuff, you know, and now it's like half that. I'm too embarrassed to even admit. It sucks, but that's why I'm really hoping spring comes soon. I'm already like, I'm done with the winter time. We only even had winter for like a month. Like, okay, good, we had snow, check, done, I'm ready for spring. Please get me into shorts and overalls and crop tops and tank tops and sunlight for the majority of the day and better schedules and just better vibes all around, beach trips, amusement parks, hanging out with friends. I'm just looking forward to all of that so much. That's my jam. I used to not be a summer person. I hated summer because it was too hot and too this and too that and, you know, blah blah blah. Fall's still my favorite season though. I will not lie. Fall's still my favorite. Fall's my gal. But summer's pretty close now. Just give me my sunlight. Give me my sunlight and like 75-degree temperatures and I am good to go. So yeah, that's what happened to me yesterday. Today I'm good. I woke up at a normal time. I'm getting ready to go out. Gonna have some fun. Gonna have some delicious Japanese food. I'm super excited. I need to get out of the house. And not just to go pick up packages that UPS or USPS didn't deliver. Actual human contact. That being said, I don't really have a topic for today. Just kind of thought I would share that anecdote to start off with and then just mention a couple of random off-topic things, because it's that kind of week, it's that kind of day, and that's the kind of video you guys are gonna get, so we'll see about that. So first off, I finished Wind Waker a few nights ago, and that was really exciting. I did not expect the end boss fight to not be that difficult. I was prepared to, you know, get my butt walloped into the ground real bad. So I had like 2 fairies and like grandma soup and a red potion as well, and in the end I only needed to use 1 fairy during the last Ganon fight. And it just really surprised me. But I'm glad because I suck at Zelda games, so I will take easy mode, that's for sure. I mean, it was like really sad. I'm like, oh, I have to say goodbye to everyone now? Oh, this journey. Oh, so sad to be over. But it's great because I finished Zelda and now I have completely finished a Zelda game. So truth be told, I have never beat a Zelda game up until now. I got 3/4 of the way through Ocarina of Time before schoolwork got in the way. I started playing it in college, schoolwork got in the way, and then I had to return the N64 cartridge to the person that I borrowed it from. And so I just haven't picked it back up again. I have it for the DS, but I'm just like, oh, I have to start all over again. I don't want to deal with this. I watched John play Skyward Sword, but did not play it myself, because I'm just like, well, I'm watching Jan play it. There's no point in me playing it again. So Wind Waker is the first game that I started it, I played it, and I completed it, and I beat it, and I love it. So, good story. I'm interested to play more Zelda games, of course, but that'll probably be a little while in the future. I've got a couple other things to get through. Next on my list, I want to play Undertale, because one of my friends, Nathan, so graciously gifted it to me. That's what friends do, though. Like, when you want someone to read or get into a thing, you like put it in their hands, you're just like, here's this thing, now do it, please. I know I do that with people. I'll like give them the Blu-ray or the manga and just be like, here you go, there's no excuse now you have to read it / watch it. Or I'll post a link because something will be added on Netflix and I'm like, here you go, no excuse. Or, you know, it's like on crazy 90% sale on Steam and it's like, there you go, it's $5, play it. Congrats. So I gotta play Undertale, because it's short. It's like 4 hours, I've been told. If you do one run, I know other runs are probably longer. I don't plan on doing a genocide run because I watched Jan do the Sands fight, and I'm not about that lifestyle. That looks way too difficult for me to do. Again, disclaimer, I suck at video games. I love video games so much. I'm just not very great at them. So Undertale is next just because that's a short game, and then the next game I'm going to play after that is Golden Sun, because that's a situation, again, where someone was like, here you go, here's the game practically. My friend Carrie gifted me an eShop card for Christmas and was like, you should buy Golden Sun with this. I'm not saying you have to, but it's a suggestion. So I'm going to take her suggestion because I like to play games that my friends are talking about, because God knows I'm always screaming about stuff that people need to do or play or watch, so I should return the favor. So Golden Sun will be the next like major time-consuming game that I play, like something that I'll have to sink 30 plus hours into. And I'll play that. After that, I don't know. I have a lot of games that I need to play. I want to round off more of my Final Fantasy knowledge. I want to play either 8 or 12. I still have to play the 5th Phoenix Wright game. I have to play Phoenix vs. Layton. I have to play, I think, the most recent 1 or 2 Layton games in the first place as well. I have things. But I figure if I average 1 video game a month, like I've been doing, like my 9 replay that I did in December, I finished it in December. I played Wind Waker this month. I can do Undertale and maybe not Golden Sun next month, just because I have a lot of commissions coming up for KatsuCon, and then I'm attending MagFest, and then I have a concert the next week, and then another commission to prepare for. So maybe not till March. But if I could do like 1 video game a month and get somewhat caught up on my backlog, because Lord knows that Final Fantasy 15 and Kingdom Hearts 3 are coming out for a million goddamn years, so I've got plenty of time till those games come out. I know 2.8's coming out, and I think I kind of want to stream Dream Drop Distance. But we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. People want me to stream games, then I'll go ahead and do it. But otherwise, you know, I'm still getting the hang of this video thing. Speaking of things that I am looking forward to, I need a release date for Steins Gate Zero, the anime adaptation, before I lose my freaking mind. Or I need news on whether they're gonna bring the translation over for the visual novel itself, because I love to suffer, I love pain, and I love suffering, and that's why I want Steins Gate Zero. If you don't know what Steins Gate Zero is, if you don't know what Steins Gate is, please play the visual novel or watch this series. For the love of God, Steins Gate is one of those anime that people never watched, and it's a shame because it's incredibly good. If you love time travel, if you love harem, if you love anime and really great music, if you love Mamoru Miyano, please watch Steins Gate, or please play the visual novel, because it's also the same set of voice actors and the same musical composers. It's really good. So basically Steins Gate Zero, without spoiling for Steins Gate, the end of Steins Gate, again, this is no spoiler, it ends with a decision that you make. Steins Gate Zero is if you did not make that decision. But it's all pain and suffering, because, I mean, it's all just sad time travel. Ugh. Anyway, that's what I'm feeling very emotional about these days. I keep listening to the soundtrack, and I keep getting really excited for Steins Gate Zero because the visual novel came out in December in Japan. Hopefully we'll get a date soon. Also, I'm cosplaying Steins Gate at MagFest, so I'll look forward to that. I know I'm looking forward to it. So yeah, my Steins Gate feelings. Maybe that'll be another topic one day. Maybe I'll just video blog in my Kurisu costume, we'll see. Otherwise, I just want to close up with saying now that I can announce it because I missed it last week. So I auditioned for the Sailor Moon Cafe in New York to do the role of Sailor Mercury, aka Ami Mizuno. And I got it! So I'm gonna be doing a maid cafe with a bunch of other people, and we're all gonna be the Sailor Senshi, and that's taking place on Sunday, so that's pretty cool. I'm gonna try and blog a little at the event if I can. If not, I'll post pictures, and I'll probably do a wrap-up on Monday about the event anyway, because that's really exciting and fun. So that's really it for this week. If you want more wacky Amanda anecdotes, I've got plenty of them. My college days were pretty fun. I sure did get into some wacky accidents in the jewelry studio, and just as a child, I have a ton of like, hey, do you want to know how I got this scar stories, or just weird things that I did in my younger days. Which sounds weird to say because 21 is like not exactly younger days, but it's younger than I am now, that's for sure. Like I said, I'm almost 30, so 21 was like almost 10 years ago. It feels like forever ago, so yeah, maybe wacky con anecdotes will be the topic of my next video blog, and that's something that I'll do. Whatever. I don't know what I'm doing right now. This is like totally a wacky freeform episode, so I'm gonna wrap it up now. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.